Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Bob here, and as you might have guessed from the title, people are not being the best of themselves. That is going on to how their brain is working. So, as you all know, and if you don't know, Mr. Beast is getting some heat recently. Not for what you're thinking. You're probably thinking about the, having money topic, but no, not this one. We're going to be talking about his recent investment into Fine that he posted on Twitter. Now, I personally do not have Twitter, but I did bring in some of the things that have been going through. And if you don't know, this new cryptocurrency, Refinable, has just launched, and it did not go very well. It, first, it was just a complete failed launch, as you might have guessed. Kind of like a lot of cryptocurrencies. Usually, the predictions are off by a slight margin, but this cryptocurrency was off by a huge, huge amount. It was supposed to be launching as a penny stock at 3 cents a share. Now, for a cryptocurrency, 3 cents is pretty good for a buy. 3 cents a share, but here's the thing with any cryptocurrency. I'm going to explain cryptocurrency real quick, or stocks in general. You should only spend about as much as you're willing to lose. Like, if I were to invest in something that I thought could potentially go off, I would only spend maybe around $100 at the very most. And I am 17 years old. I already do have investments. Some have failed. Some have not failed yet. And some are just staying in place. So the way that stocks works is that it's impossible to always know what it's going to start off at. Kind of like Refinable. It was off by a full $4. The buying price was supposed to start at 3 cents, and then, of course, people were definitely not happy to find out that they were purchasing at $4 a share. Now, I don't know what these people were thinking when they were buying, but they clearly didn't check on what the hell they were buying. Now, when you kind of look at it, you're kind of like, well, how the hell is it Refinable's fault for how it launched? Because it probably is their fault, because when a cryptocurrency usually and when I tell you like a launch like this is it's almost unheard of, that this type of mistake or this type of margin of miss is almost impossible to miss by a full $3.97. But here's the deal. People gotta check on what they're buying. If you think you're gonna buy something for 3 cents, you better double check. Especially with stocks, cryptocurrency, and everything. With that type of stuff, it's all timing. Personally, if I hear about a new stock, I always look at the graph, and then I don't even think about touching it until I've seen it for about 10 minutes. Now, why 10 minutes? It's because any huge margin drop when a new thing comes out, lots of people are going to buy lots. And when I mean lots, I mean millions of dollars, possibly billions of dollars being invested into cryptocurrencies. Now, it's all just a mess, but how does this play within Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast tweeted out that he invested into this currency, or technically not him, but of course he was just kind of the face of the propaganda. Like Refinable said, oh, Mr. Beast even put in a few dollars for this cryptocurrency, and then of course that sparked everyone to be like, oh, Mr. Beast seems to have lots of money in his videos, so he must be really good at investing, which I can see how they're not wrong. Mr. Beast does have a lot of money. People don't really understand where he gets a lot of the money from, but if anyone in the Mr. Beast cast was a financial advisor, it would be Chris, mainly because if you saw on one of his gaming videos, he had to make get $1,000 in a GTA video, right? But they didn't clarify that make a video dollars in a video game and make $1,000 in real life. And Chris literally in 5 minutes made $1,000 off of stocks. Now, I don't know about you, but you kind of have to know what you're doing when you do stuff like that. But then people are saying like, "Oh, Mr. Beast, you're so like you let us here." And it's like, no, Mr. Beast himself didn't even say that he was investing into this cryptocurrency, and then it was Refinable who basically told everyone, it's like, "Hey, Mr. Beast, oh, like he invested into this, so should you." And then my prediction of why the margin was so off is because there was so much internal investing from the company itself. Internal investing can lead to lots of problems. That's why most companies do not do it unless plan to, hold a huge margin of the cryptocurrency or just hold a lot of it basically. But the way that it went down, it's just a mess, and I don't know how people are being this stupid, but they are. Definitely not Mr. B's fault, of course, but these people seem to not understand, and that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please leave a like and sub. I know that my words are a little bit splashy. I personally do not use a script when I speak. I just kind of go off of what's on top of my head. I've been trying to work on this, work on my videos like this, just because I have a huge speech problem. I always get sidetracked, and my words always get jumbled across of each other to where I'm barely even audible. So I apologize if I did a lot of that during this video, but I hope you guys actually did enjoy. If you did, make sure to press the like button, and if you would think about subscribing, I can't stop you. And without further ado, see you in the next.